Megan?
Megan. Megan.
What are you?
I'm Megan.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Nick and today I'm going to be talking about why I think M3GAN might be the cleverest film James Wan has made. Now, if you don't know already, James Wan is a director famous for the Annabelle series, the Conjuring series, and The Nun, and also more recently La Llorona, I think. And these are all horror films that you may have already heard of. And he's one of the more popular horror directors you find in Hollywood today. But here's what M3GAN is special. Instead of your usual paranormal, ghost, haunted house, or haunted demonic entity type movie, he went for sci-fi. But that was a smart choice. Because ultimately, what we're left with is not just a horror movie, but a literal allegory for the times that we're in and how we rely too much on technology in our day-to-day lives.
Right? But you've created a toy that's so real, it's possible that Katie might not see her as a toy, but as a primary caregiver.
Number B, he chose to use primarily practical effects instead of your usual CGI characters that you would see in a Marvel movie. And this was the best decision that not only made M3GAN look even creepier than if it was just your usual uncanny valley, but also it probably cost a lot less to use puppets and makeup instead of a full CG character. The silicone look to like M3GAN's skin and her hands is what gives it that weird uncanny, but you know it's a doll, but also it makes movements and talks, and it's really, really creepy. There were even puppets to a fidelity that they could move their mouth, their eyebrows, their eyes, and the like little blinking. And this was all done practically. But also, he did hire an actress to play some of M3GAN's more complex movements, like this famous dance scene.
What are you doing?
But at the end of the day, this is what sells the movie. This is what makes us believe that there could be a possibility of a M3GAN instead of, an Annabelle or a demonic nun or, a ghost that wants to kill you because you sat in his chair. Numero san. Because there is the literal doll, the puppet, or the moving parts, or even the actress herself, there is someone to act with. And that is forever going to be much, much better than, staring at a little tennis ball that you would see on a lot of VFX sets. And this is what really helped the actor's performance, because if you're in a dark room and there is a creepy talking doll, there is no faking that. It is true fear. You do not want any of that. I'm out. And section D, there is actually a little tiny detail that they made in the sound design of her voice, and that is that there's like a very specific and subtle robotic tone whenever she speaks.
Couldn't sleep. Occupational hazard. You should probably run.
And you could always tell, because that little tone that makes our brains think, oh, that thing is artificial. It just sells more of the creep factor that is
M3GAN?
And number 5, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this kind of stuff, there will be more coming. Stay tuned, consider ringing the bell. But also, if you're interested in me talking about it, leave in the comments down below about a movie that you think is really low-key clever, but doesn't get talked about enough, or doesn't get enough recognition. Anyway, that's all from M3GAN. I'm gonna go see the Barbie movie now. Bye.